Warning.
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 Warning. You are entering into the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. Too late. Personal Development Unplugged.
Personal development unplugged.
Heading for joy. You going to come with me? You see, I'm trying to set out a few episodes ahead now, give you an idea of where we're heading. And obviously, personal development there's an intention, isn't there? You have your own intention of where you want to go. But to me, sometimes it's more about how you want to feel. And if you think about it, if you've got joy in your life, you're doing pretty well. And you'll probably be doing things that are really, really good because they're providing joy in your life. So think about it. I want you to think about a few things before we head into the deeper dives. Here's the things I want you to think about. You see, everyone has a book inside them. Well, not everyone wants to write a book. Do you want to write a book? But in a deeper dive, I want to uncover the book that's inside you. Because there is one. You're living the bloody thing. And with a little bit of hypnosis, maybe visualization, a little bit of internal work, we can find out the remaining chapters of your book. So you don't have to write it. But what you have to do is live it and create the chapters of your life to come. So at the end of the book, you can say, yeah, that's a life well lived. I lived it with passion. I lived it with intention. And I'm fucking proud of me. Yeah, and that's what I want for you. So that'll be one of the deep dives we're doing. Then, this is what gets me sometimes. These thought leaders, these fucking influencers, you know, they spout off about you have to live a life of vulnerability. You have to be oh so bloody vulnerable, spilling your guts out, spilling your life out to anybody and everybody, because that's the only way to live. Is it? Have you ever been with anybody who gives too much, too soon? It's embarrassing, isn't it? And it's not comfortable, is it? It's not a comfortable place to be. So, where are we going to go? Well, I have a different way of being vulnerable and how to work with vulnerability. And yes, we'll dive into it. And of course, I'm going to say it again, and probably say it again, with a little bit of hypnosis, with a little bit of visualization, and just diving deep into our unconscious mind. So that's another deep dive. So what else? You see, I want to talk about empathy, because empathy is a good thing to have. Oh, is it? Well, sort of. It's a bloody buzzword. You know, I hear so many people on podcasts going, oh, let's be empathetic, let's do this, it's all got to be empathy. Empathy. And you see, it is important-ish, but not in the way most people think. And I want you to be empathetic in a different way. And I'm going to deep dive in that too, so you can understand how you can use empathy. And you'll find that will also link into that book inside yourself and living the chapters and creating the chapters. It will link into being vulnerable. It all goes in. You see, I heard this Wonderful, wonderful bloody statement. And it was an awesome statement. So awesome, I might even repeat it twice. And there's a swear word in it. And the statement is this: what is your capacity for suffering alone here? And why the fuck should you? That was a statement. I'm going to repeat it. What is your capacity for suffering alone here? And why the fuck should you? You see, in this version of personal development, the unplugged version, my version, it's all about letting go of suffering and finding joy in your life. And that's my intention for me, to find more joy in my life. And as I work through it, I want to share it with you so you can find the tools that I use, the tools that I have used, the tools I use with my clients, and processes that just create more joy in our life. Now, if that's all we do in 2026, I think that might spill into a few more years after that. But if all we do is create joy in our lives, what will it be like? Here's another question. Because firstly, you won't be suffering alone unless you suffer joy. And suffering joy must be a damn good thing to do. But when you have joy in your life, the people around you get to be around you when you're joyful. And that's really good for them. Good for them in so many different ways. They get to feel joy. They get to see someone being joyful, and they can learn from it. You can be that shining example, shining lights into little cracks into their life to show them where joy can come from. And being joyful, it means we're going to be good for little old planet Earth. And you get those three together, we are totally ecological. That's right. So imagine, if you could, just for a moment before I go, what does joy feel like? If everything was to disappear from your life, every negative emotion, every limiting belief was disappear just for a second or two. Just imagine it now, disappearing for a second or two, right now. What would joy feel like? What would happen if that feeling of joy was to keep doubling every time, every day, every week, every month? You were finding more joy in more things. And it doesn't have to be boom joy. It could be that little seed of joy where you go, that's good. I feel good. And you have that little seed of joy just bursting through. That would be a good life to have, I think, wouldn't it? So that's where we're heading. Well, that's where I'm going. You want to come with me? Cool. If you don't, well, at least I've given you the heads up and you're not going to waste your time with me. But if that's where you want to go, come along. Subscribe so you don't miss any of them, because one of those might be the one thing that makes a difference. The difference that makes a difference. Subscribe. Share this with other people. You know, I say that every time. That's the only payment, is to pay it forward. Because there's no point in just having joy in your life. Because I like being around people who have joy in their life too. So let's share all this with everybody and have fun. So come with me every week. We'll sow the seeds and then we'll do the deep dives. Have more joy than you can stand every day. Till the next time, my friend, boom, we go deep diving.
Personal development unplugged.